Yo, yo, welcome to MC Me TV. What's good, YouTube? What's good, people of this beautiful earth? I've been getting some questions on my last video. I'm just chilling here, standing next to this tree, yo. I just did some high intensity interval training, doing some sprints. First time I was sprinting in a long time. But anyway, so now that I got the oxygen flowing to my brain, I figured I'd make an update video on the benefits of quitting weed, right? Or just in general, the benefits to quitting addiction, right? Because I got a lot of feedback from the last video, probably more feedback than any video I've posted recently. And I've been getting some questions like, you know, how are you doing since that video? Have you been smoking? Have you, what's going on, MC Meats? What the fuck's good? You just make a video and you're gonna dip out on us? Nah, I'm here for you. Alright, so basically, since that video, it's probably been at least a month, maybe even 5 weeks or so since that video. I'm not sure, but it's been a while. Since that video, I've probably smoked 2 times, maybe 2 to 3 times, okay? Haven't bought any weed since then, and so let me just tell you, let me just give you the update. Just be perfectly honest with you. I smoked probably 2 to 3 times since that video, and every time it was when I was in the studio, because it's the hardest thing because everyone's smoking. And so going back to my last video, the best way to get out of an addiction, this can go for weed or just addiction in general, the best way to get out of an addiction or to get rid of your addiction is to just not even be around it. Because I was doing perfectly fine. I was always doing perfectly fine until I was in a situation where it was around me and it was just super tempting, And I ended up just smoking, we're in the studio, it's getting passed around. I only took like 1 or 2 hits every time. And let me tell you, the first time I came back and smoked, it was like a listening party for my, not like a party, but it was like a little listening session for my mixtape, which is gonna be dropping real soon. And I smoked like I smoked like 3 or 4 hits, just like, but I was taking big inhales like I used to, because your body's not thinking that you don't have a tolerance anymore, so I'm just smoking like I normally would. And you can ask my engineer who makes my music, yo, I got so fucking high, it was bad, bro. I got higher than I've ever been in my entire life. And I literally couldn't hear at one point, swear to God, could not hear. You've known if you've gotten this high. Could not hear, had to sit down multiple times, got really dizzy, could hardly see if I stood up too fast or whatever. It was bad. It was bad, and I did not want to be high anymore. It was bad, straight up. And then after that, I waited like another 10 days or something, then smoked. Mind you, this is coming from, me smoking every single day, multiple times a day for years and years and years and years and years, and then just pretty much stopping, okay? So I smoked like 1 other time after that, and I took like 1 hit, and I was still super high, and I didn't like it. The more and more I smoke now, the more and more I don't like the feeling of it, especially because it hits me even that much harder. Honestly, like every time I smoke now, there was 1 time where I took 1 hit and I was like okay, and it just made me happy, it relieved a little bit of stress. But besides that, even if I took like 2 hits, I would be way too high, yo. Way too high. And then of course I'm coughing and shit. And one time it was a blunt, and I should not have done that. It's a blunt, you got chemicals and all that garbage. So now here I am again, about 7 days. It's been about 7 days at least since I've smoked. And the more and more I come back to smoking now, it just makes me not want to do it anymore. Because it hits me that much harder, and it just killed that day where I got super high. The next day was, my energy was, it took till like 4 o'clock the next day till my energy got back to normal. And going back, when your energy is high, it's easy to say no to things. When it comes to addiction, it's extremely easy to say no when your energy is high. But when your energy is low, that's what happens when you chain smoke. Your energy's low, and then you just keep breaking it and breaking it and breaking it because you have no willpower. You have no willpower to say no when your energy is low. So once again, it comes back to the cycles, right? It comes back to the cycles. any addiction. You have psychology and cycles in the day. I'm breaking the cycles right now by doing this high intensity interval training. Instead of waking up and smoking, I woke up, took a ferry to this island. I'm on an island right now, a little island boy, doing high intensity interval training, and then I'm going to go to the gym and upload this video because they have Wi-Fi there, and then I'm going to go to the grocery store, and it's the cycles, yo. It comes to the cycles. You have to just break the cycles in the day. That's what it comes down to. You can't, if you're constantly, if you don't break the cycles, it's just those little moments in the day. Those are the hardest things. It's the small moments in the day. Like say you smoke after you eat, okay? Every time after you eat, you just got that little window, that little gap, and you just got to break it by either read a book or listen to music or just do anything. Exercise is probably the best thing because it gets your energy high, and then it's easier to say no because your energy is high and your willpower is high. Okay, it comes down to that willpower. But that's a little update for me. Honestly, my whole lifestyle, just like I said, you break the cycles and your whole lifestyle will change for the better. It only can change for the better because if you're addicted, you're not, addiction, you know, it's a negative thing unless you're addicted to something that's positive, but then you wouldn't even call that an addiction, right? Habits, you want to take your bad habits and make them good habits. So instead of waking up and smoking every morning as a habit, I wake up and go on a bike ride every morning, and it breaks the cycle in the day. And it's gotten to the point, there's actually been multiple days where weed doesn't even cross my mind. It's seriously going from smoking every single day, multiple times a day, and now I never thought that I could get to this point either. For the people that think that they're so down in a hole that they can never get out of it, I was the same way. I did not think I could ever get to this point where literally I don't think about it. There's multiple days have gone by where it didn't even cross my mind to smoke because the cycles have changed. Instead of going into my car listening to music and smoking, I go in my car and go to the gym. You know what I mean? Instead of going out to the dock by the water and smoking, I go out to the dock and do yoga, you know, and the whole cycle, all the cycles have changed. I'm not saying that smoking is 100% bad, okay? Well, smoking technically is bad, but I'm not saying weed is technically bad, okay? But addiction is bad. Habits are bad. Bad habits are bad, you know what I mean? You can have good habits and bad habits, but if it's something that is not good for your health, and you're doing it every day and it's habitual, that's not good. If you're the type of person, see, I think that I have an addictive personality or whatever you want to call it, because I can't just, if I have the weed on me, I can't just not smoke it, straight up. Like, if I know I have a gram in my drawer, the day won't go by. I'm just waiting to go to that drawer and smoke it. So, get yourself out of situations where you're with people, at least at first, until you can build your willpower up. Get yourself out of situations where you're even around people, and tell those people that you don't want to be around that. And if they can't accept that, then that's not the type of person you want in your life anyway. You want somebody that's, I told my engineer I am trying to quit, and he was respectful of it, but he still, you know, he smokes. I'm not going to tell him to stop. So when he was smoking, it was hard for me to be around that, but he still respected it. He didn't pass it to me or anything. And he's like, you know, he was even asking me like, are you sure, bro? You sure you want to smoke? Whatever. But you got to surround yourself with people that are positive towards your goals. Okay. Whether that be addiction or habits or whatever, but you want to surround yourself with people that aren't going to tempt you and that are going to support you for what you want to do, okay? And that's one of the most important things right off the bat. Get it out of your house, smash your bong, or give them away. I gave my shit away to my friends and everything. Like, I just gave it all away. I gave an $85 bong to one of my friends. I'm like, I don't want this shit anymore. And it's just sitting there tempting me, you know what I mean? So get everything out of your life. This could go for anything too. If it's alcohol, pour the fucking alcohol down the drain. Don't give it to anybody, because that's even worse. You should, like, if you give it to someone, they're gonna be taking, be like, yo, let's get drunk, you know. Just pour it fucking down the drain. It will be liberating to your soul, okay? pour it down the drain and watch it just go, and metaphorically away from you. You know what I mean? So surround yourself with a positive environment, break your cycles, change your lifestyle, and it will happen naturally too. I mean, I would say exercise is probably the best thing. Okay, exercise, and then music also. Dancing is a type of exercise, but exercise is the best thing, because it not only is it a great way to keep you distracted for the meantime, so you don't think about those things, but it keeps your energy high, and when your energy's high, then your willpower is high, and it's extremely easy to say no. All right, so here's an update. Once again, I'm not going to say I'm never going to smoke again, because when you do that, then it brings that burden. You shouldn't even say smoke in general, or when it comes to your addiction, you shouldn't even say like, I'm going to quit drinking, I'm going to quit this. I wouldn't even say that. I would just say, I'm going to start exercising every day now. I'm going to bike every day now. I'm going to listen to music and cook every day now. See, when you send that off to the universe, then that's much more positive, and it's easier to manifest that than when you say, I'm going to quit weed now. I'm going to quit weed. Well, you're still saying weed. You're still putting attention into that subject. So don't even put your attention on that, and just start focusing on what you do want. All right? I can't even tell you how much my life has changed within the past month. It's fucking ridiculous. You can see it in my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel alone is just, there's just so much more productivity, and that's just one facet of my life. When it comes to my music, my YouTube, my health has been ridiculously better since I stopped. My mucus is pretty much gone. You know, I still get a little bit just because my diet isn't perfect, and the only way to be mucusless is to literally eat like fruits and vegetables raw like all the time. So I still get it, but not by any means how I used to get it, where I could barely even breathe when I woke up. You know what I mean? So get out there and start exercising, energizing, electrifying, and hit me up if you need some more help. I'm gonna keep making these update videos because they're great for me. I hope they're great for you. I know they're great for you because I've gotten comments about how much they helped you. So MC Me TV out. I'm gonna make a cute little outro now. Peace. Do this shit. It's the anthem right here. Middle finger up to the system. Open up the brains and just listen. Break the chains and then make a change. Don't be the same, be different. I say fuck them if they don't get it. I'm just out here living my life.